Armenia is a country gaining popularity rapidly. It's a small but charming country boasting a rich history and also with some of the most stunning views. We have all heard about this country but know too little about it. In today's video, you will see the top 10 most beautiful places to visit in Armenia. Number 10. Tsaghkadzor. Tsaghkadzor is a small town with a population of only 1,256. Although it may be small in size, it is one of the most beautiful places in the country. Armenia's hilly terrain is excellent for winter sports, and the center of Tsaghkadzor is home to the country's greatest ski resort. The cost of a ski lift is determined by the number of people using it, and it is among the cheapest in Europe. Tsaghkadzor contains some of the best hotels in the country, as well as the Senator Royal Casino Complex, which is one of the country's largest entertainment hubs. The Kesharis Monastery, which dates back from the beginning of the 11th century, is one of Armenia's most prominent religious complexes, and it's also located near Tsaghkadzor. Number 9. The Garni Temple. This is arguably one of the simplest day trips from Yerevan, and it is not far from the capital. The pagan temple, dedicated to the sun deity Mihir, is one of the greatest examples of pre-Christian Armenia monuments, and the country's and former Soviet Union's sole building in the classical style. According to some historians, the temple was erected in the 1st century AD, and following Armenia's conversion to Christianity in the early 4th century, it was utilized as a royal summer residence. According to some reports, this is a mausoleum, not a temple, and therefore it survived the Christian conversion era. The original stones were used to construct Garni Temple after it was damaged by an earthquake in the 17th century. This is Armenia's prime neo-paganism hub, as well as one of the country's most popular tourist destinations. Number 8. Etchmiadzin. The city is recognized as Armenia's spiritual center and is linked to Saint Gregory the Illuminator, who reconstructed the Etchmiadzin Cathedral, one of the world's oldest cathedrals during 301 to 303. The church has been renovated and expanded throughout the years, but the altar remains in the same location where Saint Gregory the Illuminator saw the sun ray that he interpreted as a sign. The churches of Saint Hripsime, Saint Gayane, and Saint Shogakat, as well as the ancient site of Zwartnots, are other must-sees in Etchmiadzin. They hold a lot of great religious, historical, and cultural significance, and these, along with Etchmiadzin Cathedral Land, have made it to the UNESCO World Heritage Sites list. Number 7. The Dilijan National Park. The Dilijan National Park, located in the country's northeast, is home to some stunning landscapes that will thrill nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts alike. The national park's undulating hills and mountain ranges are covered in infinite forest, with sparkling streams and gurgling brooks running through the foliage. Aside from the varied diversity of animals and plants, there are several lovely lakes to visit, as well as some great old monasteries dating from the 10th and 11th century. Hagarstin, Goshavank, Matosvavank are three of the top most interesting ones. A plethora of pathways and trails wind their way through the breathtaking surroundings. Number 6. Goris. Goris is the country's southeast and is a wonderful location to visit. Lying on the banks of the Vararak River in a picturesque valley surrounded by mountains, along with its breathtaking scenery, there are many intriguing historical and cultural monuments to see. 3-lined avenues of the planned city are ideal for calm strolling. You'll see lots of attractive ancient stone buildings, a magnificent archaeological museum and art gallery, and a stunning basilica dating back to the 4th century as you wander around. Goris is a lovely and tranquil town where you can spend a few days. There are several interesting traits and routes in the surrounding mountains and countryside, including Tetiv Monastery and the intriguing old Tsaghkadzoresque cave village. Number 5. The Tibet Canyon. Traveling through the Tibet Canyon, which is home to an incredible number of little villages and towns, each with its own distinct appearance, feel, and personality, is a beautiful experience. The canyon, which connects Armenia and Georgia, winds through some stunningly gorgeous scenery, with quaint small towns strewn throughout. Churches, chapels, and forts are all on exhibit in each hamlet, providing a variety of intriguing historical things to see. The magnificent monasteries of Hagpat and Sanahin, which are located along the road, are two of the primary must-see sites. Tibet Canyon offers the ideal blend of history, culture, and environment, with several fantastic hiking routes, weaving their way from tiny settlements into the surrounding mountains. Number 4. Lake Sevan. Lake Sevan is the biggest lake in the Caucasus, and its calm waters appear to stretch out forever. It's a popular vacation spot for both residents and visitors, owing to the abundance of fantastic recreational options available. Along its picturesque beaches, ancient monasteries and churches such as the Savanavank and the Yerevan may be discovered. The lake's numerous beautiful beaches, on the other hand, draw most visitors who come to relax on their golden sands or take advantage of the great choice of activities available. Lake Sevan, at about 2,000 meters above sea level, is often regarded as Armenia's jewel. Swimming in its welcoming seas and sailing on its reflecting surface are both popular activities, as are hiking and cycling along the coast. While some of the lakeside villages and towns are quite laid back and perfect for a relaxing vacation, others offer a lot of pubs and nightclubs if you want a more active vacation. Number 3. Noravank. This amazing 13th century monastery, surrounded by red rock walls, is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the country, and for a good reason. Noravank is a joy to see, with its magnificent facade full of intricate carvings and patterns. If visitors wish to explore the second level, they can climb up a steep stone stairway that spirals along the side of the structure. While the building is magnificent in its complexity and antiquity, and adjacent Amagu Valley is equally so. Hiking through the gorge is a wonderful experience, especially when the red brick cliffs rise above you. While the Serb Asvatsatsin Church is the most picturesque element of the site, there are a few more beautiful chapels and chakras to see. Number 2. The Getaway Monastery. Getaway Monastery, located on the outskirts of the lovely village of Garni, is a popular day trip destination from the capital and is worth seeing if you have the opportunity. The famous monastery, carved out of the slope with gorgeous peaks overlooking it, offers a wonderful cathedral for you to stroll around. There are also a number of beautiful chapels with ornate and exquisite sculptures, with some of the complex's sections going back to the 4th century. The picturesque backdrop of the monastery is really magnificent. It's no surprise that it's been a pilgrimage destination for centuries, with people visiting the spot long before Christianity arrived in Armenia. Getaway Monastery, with its amazing rock-hewn buildings and chapels and stunning setting in the Azat River Canyon, is a must-see when you're visiting Armenia. Number 1. The Yerevan. Despite being one of the world's oldest continuously inhabited towns, Yerevan has remarkably few ancient structures and monuments to show for it. This is because most of them were demolished in the 1920s by Soviet planners in an attempt to build an ideal metropolis in the style of Paris or St. Petersburg. As a result, Armenia's capital is today a fascinating location to visit, with Soviet-era structures coexisting with broad avenues and some charming old buildings and churches strewn around. While Yerevan is not a very attractive city, it does have a lot going for it, as its streets hum with activity and a plethora of cafes and terraces line every street corner, plaza, and park. The city, which is home to a third of the country's population, also has a plethora of excellent cultural institutions in the form of museums and theaters. The Sombre Armenian Genocide Museum is a must-see for anybody interested in learning more about the tragic events that devastated the country and its people. Armenia is a country filled with charming scenery, elegant architecture, and much more. We hope that we have given you a good impression about what Armenia has to offer. Give a like to this video and let us know in the comments which place you found the most interesting. Press the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, and stay tuned for our next video by notifying. Until then, take care.